Melissa Smith. I teach workshops and lectures all about interpreting. How our work influences the deaf culture and the school experience. Also, how our decisions influence the home life and the life going on through their work opportunities and more as they continue through life. Will I talk about interpreting only? No. Talk about working in school, but not just that either. You, as deaf people, this is important. You think that up till now that you're good, that you have what you need? Well, maybe not. You feel broken, ignored? Well, now you won't. I'm making a movie that explains how to teach and why it's important. Who should teach? I want to explain in this movie how our decisions affected my son. Why his teachers help him to understand. Maybe they understand, or they come over, or they don't. Well, okay, here's why. Patrick, sign like this. He loves you. Say he loves you. He right now is 15 years old. And I remember when I first met him, he was 5. And he signed just a few words. For example, colors, he could write those, or milk, drinking, eat, hungry, thirsty, please, stop, thank you. He couldn't fingerspell his name. Patrick, you didn't know your ABCs. I remember your facial expressions, they were so expressive and they were cute. When your mom and I adopted you, we started watching as you learned sign, and every day you would pick up new signs, all these different words, and we could put them down. Well, I taught interpreting, and I taught them how to improve to become better interpreters. I decided I needed to learn better so I could learn how to teach people. So I did all of this reading about the schools before I even met you. And then just so happened that I was interpreting in schools for the deaf and hard of hearing, but then I met you. And it was so cool. Well, that was fine. And then I meet you and you're learning how to sign. You have all these little signs. And then 9 months later, we adopt Uzziah, your brother, and you two were just so, so cute. And we were so excited to have both of you. We were laughing. It was funny, right? Well, now, almost 10 years later, now you're 15. Time flies. 10 years later, now you can sign, and we're watching you and watching us and analyzing the reasons of how I became an interpreter before I met you. Well, my skills then, they were okay. But now, you've changed my life. You've influenced the way I think about how to interpret word for word, meaning, yeah, but you are seriously involved, and you work so hard. And I didn't realize. Well, more as I studied and see how it positively affected you working together with you as we were this team. We watched movies, and your favorite movie, I would sit there and you'd voice it. Harry Potter, your favorite. And I was thinking about how to sign all of that. And we would read the books together, and the family would all sit there together and sign the books. We were thinking about how you knew who was involved in the book. You knew all these characters. You knew about school and how it influenced you at home. I would ask you what your teacher's name was, and you had no idea. You didn't know your teacher's name, and I wondered, who's the certified interpreter? And why not? Why don't you know their name? Remember the playground? I would see the other kids there in these different situations, and they had these words, and you struggled to talk with them. And I remember I helped as you started, 3, 4 kids playing together. And so often you were alone, but you learned, and you taught me so much, and I want to thank you. Well, now, these stories I feel are really important. I need to explain to other people who work with the deaf and hard of hearing kids like you. Maybe not just kids, but, as they grow older, as they become like you, and the shorter become taller kids, and they grow up with these experiences and how their language influences them. Well, maybe they don't have enough language yet, and they feel alone as 1 or 2 people, or parents, or with our family, the uncles, the aunts sign, people at school, some people sign just a little bit, but they need more. I want to see life with schools and jobs. I want to see people connected. And I think you yourself, you take care of all of these things. And you see all of this conversation open up. Well, I have this idea that at home, you're learning. And as I'm teaching interpreting, wow, I get it. It's not enough. Me working with interpreters, and as you impacted me, I learned so much more from you. Well then, like Mom and how we would all talk with each other. I'm just happy we had the opportunities to share these stories and these movies with you, these pictures. I want you to know that I love you, and the world loves you. And I want the world to see that the deaf and hard of hearing kids, they're all the same, and they deserve better experiences like you, and we need to up that level. I'm going to set up new startups for these youth. There are many different meanings. Step up. I want people to step up. I want us to rise. Go up the levels. I want to see interpreters who work with the deaf and hard of hearing kids, these professional teachers and parents. If they're lazy, they need to step up. They need to be better. They need to be better supports, sign better for the deaf and hard of hearing so that the students can rise up. This other meaning of step up. Come on, I want you to be involved. Roll up your sleeves and get involved in this. I want to set up a connection for this ideal world for the deaf and hard of hearing. I want to be an advocate for the rights of the deaf. And I want us to lead to this ideal world. Now as we move forward and look to this ideal, we need to stand with each other and improve the world for the deaf and hard of hearing students all over. The young people as they try. Well, I want to thank you. Thank you because you're my son and you've blessed me, and I feel so lucky and honored to work with you and to learn so much from you, and we learn together and we can help these other families, these other teachers, interpreters. Because of you, I love you, son. As you see me explain more and more, as I lecture more and more, I still want you to be included with the research and everything. These positive stories. My goal is because I want people to wonder. I want people to be challenged and inspire all of these people so that they'll get more involved and they'll leave feeling better. The work isn't hard, it's easy. Sometimes it's a challenge, it can be complicated. But if we're lazy and we just don't do it and we have all these problems and we use them as excuses, it's not okay. We need to get to the point for the interpreters, the people working in the school, all of these certified people who have been certified for years, the interpreters, they're teaching the deaf and hard of hearing. They have their deaf student teachers, the hearing teachers. All of these people, they need to start talking about how we can improve. I have a few points on how we can start, and it needs to grow. It needs to become a nationwide discussion about how we can improve more. Okay, thank you for your time. I know it was a long story. Been here all day, and I hope that you get included and that you practice, go to the workshops, research for this ideal world. Go to ideal.org. Thank you for your time, your focus, and come on, get involved. We can step it up. Thank you.